I come here today with a message. As President, I have a responsibility to act with urgency and resolve when our nation faces clear and present dangers. And that's what climate change is about. It is literally, not figuratively, a clear and present danger. The health of our citizens and our communities is literally at stake. Climate change is literally an existential threat to our nation and to the world. So my message today is this: since Congress is not acting as it should, and these guys here are, but we're not getting many Republican votes, this is an emergency, and I will look at it that way. I said last week, and I'll say it again loud and clear. As president, I'll use my executive powers to combat the climate crisis in the absence of congressional action, notwithstanding their incredible action. In the coming days, my administration will announce the executive actions we have developed to combat this emergency. Just up the road to a little school I went to, Holy Rosary Grade School. And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer, and why can't, for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation.
The fact he said he had cancer very clearly, too, I think it's just part of a general decline of his cognitive ability. I mean, that's not the only example that, you know, in the 14, 15 months I've been following his remarks closely, it's getting worse and worse, I tell you. And if it continues at this rate, I mean, by the beginning of 2024, he won't make any sense at all. So it is somewhat concerning, and you know, you can just feel the embarrassment amongst his advisors in the White House about it. And of course, it overshadowed the point of the speech, which was to talk about climate change. Not that there was anything much concrete in the speech, but nevertheless, it was a speech that was meant to rally the left of the Democratic Party by declaring the climate crisis an emergency and an existential threat. This question now is a part of routine surveys in the US. Almost every major poll has a question asking Americans if they think the president is mentally fit, and extraordinarily more than 50% say no.
We all have a duty right now to our economy, to our competitiveness in the world, to the young people in this nation, and to future generations. That sounds like hyperbole, but it's not. It's real. To act boldly on climate.